I want you to go ahead and take advantage of them. And I'm glad you're with us, because in this hour, we're talking kind of about the things that you've seen on television that you wanted to try, but you know you can trust HSN for where you shop, and this is your hour for you. We are going to start off with the Egglets Deluxe. It's a set of 6 egg cookers, and you even get the accessories. Maybe you've seen this, but this is a way to never have to peel another hard-boiled egg again. You don't get those small little shells. You don't have to worry about maybe cutting your fingers or anything like that. You can even prepare hard-boiled eggs seasoned in a way that you've never been able to do before. And this is what you get. This is how it comes. You get each individual egg, silicone egg with its own lid, and then you get this really great case. You're going to get your omelet container, and you even get a little egg timer. And this is the deluxe set for a birthday price of $19.95. You even get flex pay on that for $9.98. And Kelly Diedring is joining us to give us all the details.
It's almost over.
I know,
I'm
it's
so
almost
sad
over.
because I love birthday month because it's like the best deals.
Me too.
This is the deluxe set. It's a better price than anywhere else in the country. In fact, Egglets are pretty standardly sold out everywhere. You can see what we did. We boiled our eggs without the shell, and I'll show you what I mean. But you boil your eggs just like you would normally boil your hard-boiled eggs, but you're removing the shell before you boil them, which means you never have to peel a hard-boiled egg again.
Right.
And for a lot of us with dexterity issues or, you know, frustration issues of peeling 10,000 little tiny pieces of the shell off of a hard-boiled egg, you love Egglets. So this is the result that you get. We just did 6 at a time, and when you boil them, it takes about 15 minutes, just like it would a standard hard-boiled egg. It doesn't take any longer, and all you do is then you remove your egg from the silicone shell.
Perfect.
So you actually cook it without the shell, so you never have to peel a hard-boiled egg again, which I think is really cool. You do 6 at a time, you're getting 6 of the Egglets, and you'll see they just pop right out of the little container, and literally the egglet pops out. And I'm gonna cut into one because I wanna show you that they're perfectly cooked.
Okay.
Like, let me take this one, and now remember, you're removing the shell, you're cracking the egg before you cook it, which is really important. And then it's cooked to perfection too. So if you love a hard-boiled egg because it's only 70 calories, because it's the perfect protein, because it has all 13 essential amino acids delivered in basically the perfect pattern. If you're doing the keto diet or the low carb thing, eggs, eggs, eggs all day long, and they're healthy and they're good for you, but you hate to peel them. If you want to do deviled eggs, Tamara, look at how you can do your deviled egg with the Egglets because it stands up right. You can see here, you can actually stand your deviled eggs up. Look how gorgeous that is. So you do 6 at a time. Let me open one more, and then I'll just show you how you do it. It's so simple. But
really
if you have a hard time getting it out, usually they just slide right out. You can see these ones are sliding right out. My little tip is just to take the end of a spoon and you pop it on the inside there, whoops, and then it just like pops out, and you get your perfect 70 calories, 7 grams of protein, all 13 essential amino acid, you know, hard-boiled egg. So you can see what's happening here is exactly what's happening when you cook a hard-boiled egg in the shell, but you're actually removing the shell, which is super important because now you don't have to peel the shell. So it's that boiling water, which starts on the inside, it circles around your egglet, and it hard boils or soft boils. We'll talk about soft boiled. It soft boils your egg without ever having to to peel off the shell. So this is what I recommend. You take your Egglets, and you don't have to do all 6. You could do 1, 2, 3, however many you want to do. I always do all 6 because we eat a lot of hard-boiled eggs. I know you do in your family as well. So I always just do a little spritz on the inside, just so it's easy to pop out, right? So you just do a little spritz, and then you take any egg. So whether it's your farm fresh eggs, your Omega eggs, anything, you know, whether you do the organic eggs. And by the way, an average of 7 cents for a large egg across the country. Obviously depends on where you live. It is quite possibly the most affordable protein that you can feed your family because, you know, chicken breast costs more than that, maybe a piece of steak, even cheese costs more than that. So if you're really looking at a healthy, affordable protein, approximately 7 cents for a large egg.
This is so cool.
You can do, you know, I just did 4, but you could do, and here's the cool part, you could sprinkle a little salt and pepper seasoning on the inside here. Or if you love love garlic powder, or you could pop in some onions. I mean, you could do anything now before you cook it. So all you're doing is eliminating the problem, which happens to be the egg shell. Most of us, when we do deviled eggs, we absolutely hate the task of peeling the hard-boiled egg. And by the time you get done peeling a dozen eggs to make your deviled eggs, you have like 8 left, right? Because if you have any kind of a fingernail whatsoever, by the time you're peeling it, digs into the egg, and it's too ugly to present, you know, to the barbecue, you know, recipient, whoever's hosting the barbecue, that you either eat it or you throw it out. Okay, then you take your egglets and you just pop them in your boiling water. It's about 10 to 15 minutes for hard-boiled, 8 to 10 minutes soft-boiled or poached. You just do it boiled just like you normally would. Now, if you were just gonna do 1 or 2, you don't even have to use the little tray. The tray is the little bonus that you're getting as the deluxe set, but you could just pop in a single free-floating egglet if you really just want 1 hard-boiled egg. You can even eat out of these. I really like that idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so you can actually take, you know, your spoon and just literally eat out of the egglet, or you can store them in the refrigerator just like this. They all come out individually. So I know you're hungry, so I'm gonna give you this. Literally, you could eat with your spoon right out of the egglet. You don't even have to take it out.
This is so good.
Isn't that neat? It's like eating yogurt, but it's a hard-boiled egg inside your egglet. By the way, they're dishwasher safe. They're BPA-free silicone. Silicone's an all-natural substance, so you don't have to worry about chemicals or BPA. And it's also naturally non-stick. I just always add this just so it slides right out.
This is good. It's a perfect egg.
It's a perfect hard-boiled egg.
Perfect hard-boiled egg. That you don't, so think about it. You don't have to peel the egg anymore. You don't have to peel the egg and then, oops, I left a little shell on it, and then I ate the shell.
Isn't that the worst? That's the worst. It's like you don't want to eat an egg anymore when you get that crunch.
So you're getting the whole deluxe set for less than $20, and if you get it on FlexPay, you're getting it home for less than $10. But look what you can do with this.
This is a perfectly poached runny egg. If you have never been able to do a runny poached egg, maybe you did the vinegar situation where you swirled it around, or you know, you bought an egg poacher set and it never really worked properly like it was supposed to. About 8 to 10 minutes inside your egglet, you pop it out and you have a perfectly poached egg. So if you love that hard cooked exterior with that perfectly runny interior, I would give these 7 minutes and pull them out and then see if you like the consistency. That's about 7 minutes. It's about 7 to 10 minutes and you get that perfectly poached egg.
I like that. And cleanup is a breeze, I mean, so you don't have
look
a
at the
whole bunch of
inside.
cleanup.
I'm gonna just show you the inside of this egglet. You could throw it in the dishwasher, but that's from the poached egg when you give it a little spritzer spray. There's like virtually no cleanup, right? So that's my tip to you, and you can do all these poached eggs. I love poached eggs because many of us, when we go to like the brunches and we pay like $35 for brunch and it's like bottomless mimosa, but it's like, do the bottomless mimosa at your house. Do your own Eggs Benedict, 7 cents for an egg, not $15 for an Eggs Benedict.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much we spend on breakfast when we go out, when breakfast is, you know, for the most part, the least expensive meal of the day.
I read somewhere there's like a 700% markup on breakfast foods. And that's why those breakfast restaurants, they're not open for lunch or dinner because they don't have to be. They only can make a living doing, you know, just breakfast. This is a little freebie as well. This is why you're getting the deluxe set for the birthday month and the best price in the country. You're also getting our omelet cooker. So this is coming to you. You could do 3 egg omelets with all the toppings and all your fixings in the inside of your microwave, right?
This is great.
Yeah, so 90 seconds, give that, you know, in your microwave, and you're gonna have that. I know we're wrapping up, but I do wanna show you that you can also do little miniature omelets. So right down front here, we've done all these little miniature omelets. You can see egg white omelet with spinach, and then the scrambled egg omelet with the peppers. And all you do is just like you would in a traditional omelet pan, you take your scrambled eggs or your egg whites and you pour them inside your egglets, and then you can add your toppings and you hard cook them. So about 10 to 15 minutes, you now have these little miniature omelets. You know, if you're doing like a weight loss program and you want some, perfect portion, and then all you do is pop the lid on just like you would with, you know, a traditional hard-boiled egg, but now you're making 6 individual omelets. It could be 6 different, you know, toppings as well. Nothing to peel. You never have to peel. If you never want to peel a hard-boiled egg again, you don't ever have to peel one again.
Egglets, and that's why these have been so popular. You're getting the 6 containers. You get the tray. You're going to get
and the little egg timer.
Yeah,
Talk about
for the omelet and the egg timer.
Yes,
that's shaped like an egg.
It's
Isn't
shaped
that
like
cute?
an egg, and that's what you can do your 8 to 10 minutes on, and it will ding for you, and
So
that comes
great.
included. That's part of the deluxe edition just for birthday.
Less than $20. Take advantage of it. It's $598-857. Kelly, thank you, as always.
All right, I'll save you a few eggs.
Please.
Did you get enough? Oh, you want the omelets? Okay.
You know, you know I like that.
All right, sounds
I
good.
never get enough. Also, we've got coming up from Colortastic. This is going to be your 3-pack of your coloring books with 18 colored pencils that come included with that, which is going to be really great. And also, again, check out that birthday price of $14.95. If you want flex pay, use it, and we would love to be able to send those out to you. We are going to have a full presentation coming up in just a few minutes, but if you're already on the phone for the egglets and you want the Colortastic coloring books, do it. Also, I wanted to tell you about our savings frenzy. You can enjoy an additional 30% off of thousands of items on hsn.com. Just enter code USAVE30 and search Savings Frenzy on hsn.com. So our next item, so I told you that in this hour, you're gonna see things that maybe you've seen on television before, you know, and you wanna get them at HSN, a place that you know and trust. Well, that's where Bell & Howell comes in. And you know, we offer a lot of items from Bell & Howell, and they really do make just our everyday life a lot easier. And this is going to be the next thing for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold this one up because not only is it a beautiful color, but this is functional in so many different ways. What you're looking at right here is the high performance Tac Bat Defender flashlight. So yes, it's a flashlight, but if I needed to, you know what I mean? I could do it because this is powerful and heavy duty. Now, speaking of powerful and heavy duty, Justin Hyde is joining us.
I can't say if I had a nickel for every time I'd still be. I would not be rich.
Well, you know what? But if you have this, you'd be protected.
You would, and you know why? Because it's actually made of aircraft carrier grade aluminum, so it is built to be extremely rugged but lightweight. So you can drop this. We're gonna put it in water. We're gonna sink it up to 5 seconds. You can even freeze it. We have it in some ice right now, which I love, is because you know what? If you were somewhere up in Minnesota or somewhere it's freezing up in the tundra, and if your battery can die when it gets cold, think about what happened to your flashlight, but your flashlight's still going to work in the freezing cold. So if you're ever in a situation where you want to make sure that your flashlight's going to work and you can feel like it's dependable, this is going to be the Bell & Howell Tac Bat.
For sure, and I want to show you, you're seeing it there in black. It also comes in purple. This is the blue. Justin's holding on to the red, and it also comes in copper. So these are going to be, and I like the colors because when you need it, it's easy to just kind of find, but you get whichever ones you want and get as many as you need because their price breaks at $14.95, free shipping, and you've got FlexPay, and they're huge customer picks too.
So you said make your life better. This is going to make your life safer, and the fact we have colors, because you know what, you're going to want to put this possibly in your backpack. You want to put this in your purse. If you're somebody who commutes a lot, the way that this is designed is, yes, it's designed to look like a bat for the most part, right? But what's cool about this as well is that you have the you can go around your wrist, but if you want to, you can go ahead and did I just blinded you?
That's all right. I got another eye.
So now you know it's extremely bright. There is actually a microchip instead of a light bulb, because what it's doing is using a brand new technology, surface mount LEDs. So it's not a light bulb. So if you drop this, you don't have to worry about it being an incandescent light bulb that's going to be hot, that's going to drain your battery, and it's not going to break. So it's going to last completely longer. You have 5 modes on this: high, low, medium, and you have a strobe light. So if somebody was to attack you at night, you can go ahead and disorient them. And again, of the design of it, if you need to ward off an attacker, you can. And you also have an SOS light. So if you're on a boat, if you're out camping, if your car was to break down in the middle of the night, you want to be able to let people know, hey, please come and help me. This is a perfect flashlight to leave in a car.
I love that. What you didn't see, and it was so simple, is that Justin was just pressing the button that's right back there. So it's really easy for us to use. It's really easy for us to take. You mentioned putting it around the wrist. And even though it's super strong because of the way that it was created, it's not heavy. So it is going to be comfortable for you to carry when you are out and about. And the thing is, you never know when you're going to need light for a flashlight, and you never know when you're going to need a little you know, a little peace of mind, which is what I call this. This does have a manufacturer's lifetime limited warranty. That's a big deal.
It is. And anytime they put a lifetime warranty, they're telling you that we believe and trust in our product. And that's Bell & Howell. They've been around for 110 years. When it comes to lights, they've actually been creating projectors for over a century. So they know lights. And they created a beautiful tactical light that is going to be able to defend you inside and outside of your home. This is something that belongs in a car. You never know when you're going to need your flashlight. And of course, in your home, we never know when our power is going to go out. One of the reviews says, I got the light the next day, lo and behold, the power goes out at 9 o'clock till 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And they had a flashlight to you. So you just never know when you're going to need a flashlight.
Okay, and you can see it doubles as an escape hammer if you have to, let's say, break a window. It's durable aluminum alloy strength. You've got long distance light that adapts to any situation because you can go high, medium, and low. It's got the tactical strobe that disorients attackers or intruders because they're not going to be expecting it. And then it works when frozen or when dropped in water, which we're going to show you. And when you press the button, it's on. And when you need to change the batteries, they're AAA batteries.
Double A.
batteries.
Three AA batteries, yep.
So it's not like big D batteries that are super heavy and kind of hard to find. You already have AA batteries in your home.
Yeah, for the video games, for the remote controls. Okay, so we showed you we can freeze it. How about the idea of dropping your flashlight? We see in the horror movies, anytime you drop a flashlight and the lights go out, right? You can hammer
Oh my gosh.
with this light. Let me grab one more nail and show you.
Okay.
Okay, because if you're thinking about having something that's durable, that's going to last, you don't want to have a flashlight that before you drop it, and all of a sudden it doesn't turn on anymore.
Yeah.
Again, with that surface-mounted LED light that you can see that's blinding the camera, you're never going to have to worry about that light breaking. It's a microchip. It's basically the future of LED lights. It's going to last longer, and it's going to be even extremely more bright than your normal incandescent or LED light.
This is good. You hammered 2 nails, not a scratch. Not a scratch on it, because that's what it was designed to do. It's designed to be, you know, useful when you want it or when you need it. So all you're doing today is choosing whether you want it in blue, you want it in purple. We've got it for you, of course, in black. This is the one that's been in the ice, and it's still on. And we also have it for you in copper. So you decide how many you want, because I think these are the kind of things you can't have too many of, because you can put them around the house and in every car that you have as well.
Yeah, again, you can use it as an escape for your lights. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. The light's still going to work. So if you think about something that's going to be reliable, if you're going to need something, if this could be the difference between you escaping some scenario in a car and breaking the window, not having to worry about if I have it on a boat, if I needed to, if it got dunked in the water, to know that my light's still going to work, that is the absolute, you know, peace of mind that you want inside or outside of your home. If this is for your boat, there's nothing like having a light on your boat that you're going to have to worry about it. I can't get that one wet, right? If your car was to break down, like we talked about before, what if it's raining outside?
Yeah.
You have to stand outside, make sure that you can flag somebody down. Okay, so this is another really cool feature too, where you can actually zoom in and out with your light.
Okay.
So this is perfect for camping, and you can actually see in this video that they're doing it right now. So they have it completely zoomed in, and now they're zooming out. So you can actually make this kind of like a spotlight, and all the way down to the center. So if you're in the backyard and you let the dogs out and you're trying to figure out where they are. So this is zoomed in all the way. Now, if I want to go ahead and zoom a little bit out, look how much more range I have.
Wow.
Now, if I want to zoom back in, now you can see exactly where I'm looking. If I'm looking for the pets, if I want to light up the whole entire backyard, I can do that. This is just another really cool feature. So if you need to be able to spot somebody down, see something further away, you can absolutely do that.
It's sort of like when you're driving and you turn on your high beams, and all of a sudden, now you can see the tree. Oh, that's a tree. You know, now you can see more than just what's right in front of you. It's completely, you know, at your fingertips. And you've got your high, medium, and low modes. You can also turn it on for a strobe light. That's that disoriented flashing. And then you can also turn it on to the SOS feature, and all with just the click of a button. And that's what I like. There's not a whole lot of controls here. There's one button on the back. And I like that it's on the back, because you're never going to accidentally turn it off, because it's on the back, you know? And that's it. This is how you make it high beam or regular, you know, high beam or low beam. Yeah, and there you go.
It's very simple. And actually the button's on the back, so that if you were to put this around your wrist and to hold it like this, you can now have control over turning that light to all of the different settings.
Yeah.
So it just makes it all that much simpler. So we were talking about it being really bright and using that surface mounted LED. So here's a regular LED. This is kind of the technology that we saw about a year ago. So you see the LED lights, it's extremely bright. Now I'm going to turn on ours, and you can see already how much brighter our surface mount LED light. And keep in mind, it's not a light bulb. This is a microchip. So what we're gonna do is, we actually have a light sensor down here, and this is really cool. So what you're gonna see is you're gonna see some numbers on the light monitor, where it's gonna show you the lumens inside of the studio. So as you can see, it's just about, what is it, about 5 or 6?
Yes.
So now I'm gonna take the other LED flashlight, now this is not ours, and we're gonna get about 70 lumens. Now check this out. We're zoomed in all the way, right? With our Bell & Howell tack light, we're gonna have almost 1,000 lumens.
Oh my gosh.
Over 10 times as bright. So if you're wanting to compare apples to apples with LED lights, now again, I'm gonna bring over the other LED flashlight. You can see it's only about 70 lumens. Apples to apples, this is going to be one of the brightest lights that you're gonna get.
I mean, the numbers are they're off the charts, they're jumping around because it is so bright. And that's when it comes to a flashlight, you know, that's ultimately what you want. You want to be able to count on the light. You want the light to be able to illuminate what you're trying to see, whether if it's something in particular or because of that SOS or even strobe feature, you want people to know you're there. And you can do that with this flashlight. Like I said, you know, it's strong and sturdy. So if you need to, you know, use it to protect yourself, it's easy to hold on to. It's not heavy for you, but it packs a punch. And that's what I like about that too. And it's Bell & Howell, so you know you can count on it. This is what they do. They create the kind of products that make it easy for us to just go about our everyday life. We still have to go out and walk the dog every day, even when it's dark. We still have to kind of be out and about and live our life, even when the sun goes down. Now you have a light and then some for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, if you've been just wanting a regular flashlight, how about a flashlight that does way more than any other flashlight you're going to see out there? And like you said, don't you want to know you have a flashlight that's dependable, that I don't have to worry about it if I drop it in the water, if I'm out in the rain? A flashlight should work in the sense that it should light up when you need it to. And if anything was to happen, if in your vehicle or inside of your home, here's one of the most dependable lights that you're going to have.
For sure. I like that. I like that you're seeing, and this is a big customer pick as well, for a flashlight. Think about that. So blue, purple, bronze, or black, or red. If it gets wet, no worries. If it's freezing, no worries. But just take advantage of our price break and free shipping. And the fact that you've got 2 flex of $7.48. Justin, thank you.
Thank you.
For this. Thank you, Bell & Howell, as well. You can stay on the phone for yours. And again, get as many as you need for your home and for all of your automobiles as well. All right, coming up, we have the Pocket Mouse. So this is cool. It's a 2-in-1 wireless computer mouse and stylus. So it's like a pen. You know, you hold it like a pen, you kind of use it like a pen, and maybe it makes it a lot easier for you when you are needing to do your computer work and you need a mouse. Maybe it's easier for you to control. I like that you can use it anywhere, and it is coming up in just a few moments. You don't have to wait for us though. If you want it, it's a 2-pack. You can go ahead and get those for this day only, about $10 less than our regular HSN price. Okay, I love this next set that we have for you that Leslie Bracken has brought for us, because Leslie, we now have a way to kind of express our creativity without having to be an artist,
right?
You know,
and you can color your gray away.
And
I wish it was coloring this gray.
I wish you can color the gray day.
There's only so much we can ask
color
for.
The blues away. Color
Absolutely.
you know, these are from Colortastic. These are 3 coloring books, and they're all different motifs and different designs. And you're getting 3 sets of the dual end color pencils as well. And so there's a pack of pencils for each coloring book. So now you can have this book and pack by your bedside table. 1 book and pack by where you sit and maybe talk on the phone. 1 book and pack, maybe you keep it with you in your bag so that when you're out and about and you're in a waiting room, you've got something for
exactly
you.
where I keep one. one, by the way. I keep one in my car because I have kids. I'm in pickup line waiting. I am in doctor's offices waiting, and I keep one there to kind of zen me down a little bit. This is a way to pass time with benefits, therapeutic benefits. This is focused meditation. This is cognitive maintenance. This is fine motor skill maintenance. What I love is you're getting 3 individual books, each with over 100 images inside. These are beautifully printed images that have very specific, all 3 of them you're going to enjoy and you're going to use, but they do have specific motifs, like you said. This one, which is the original one, is a skill level one. This has more intricate designs. This is less repetitive. So this is the one that's really going to challenge you. This is the one that's really going to help with cognitive maintenance and with fine motor skills. Okay. You also have this one right here, which is the calm and relaxation. This is the one that's going to kind of help bring you down. This is the focused meditation. This is going to have pleasant imagery. This will have repetitive patterns. You can see as I flip through that these are the ones that I sometimes color in. This will have repetitive patterns. So this is the stuff that will kind of bring you down and calm you down. We were told to get away from our little screens, our tablets, our phones. I keep this one by my bedside table. This is what I do before I go to bed, because even reading a book sometimes turns my head on a little bit too much. This is how I calm down and bring myself down. This is the creative one. Now they're all creative, obviously. But this one has some more like giftable images, things that you're going to recognize. This is what's fabulous about these images and in these papers is that these are very heavyweight acid-free papers. So that means you can experiment with watercolors, you can experiment with markers, metallics, any of that is going to be good on this because it is thick enough to handle. In fact, I can even show you, I have one torn out here that this is these permanent markers bleed through, right? Every time. Well, I can use a permanent marker and not have it bleed through to the next page. Because it is a nice thick paper. And furthermore, since I'm holding this individual image out of here, the pages are also perforated and tear out. So you can see that we have these lovely framed images. This is frameable artwork that you can create while maintaining your fine motor skills, while maintaining your cognitive abilities, and while you're bringing yourself, calming yourself down. Right, and you can see this is sort of like your own personal art gallery, that you've put together. And beautiful. There's no right way or wrong way, it's just your way. Whatever you want to do, and maybe you just were loving the blues that day on this one, or maybe you wanted to bring out some color like you can see right there on the koi fish. You're getting all 3 books, 100 designs per book. That's 300 designs. And each book, over 300. Over 300 designs, yes. And each book comes with its own set of coloring pencils. They're all dual in, and so it equates to 12 colors per pack. Now, all of the packs are the same because they're kind of made to go, they're all the colors that you would need for each book. Exactly. So each book is its own individual unit. It's coming with, the printed images, perforated paper, and it's coming with a complete set of 6 dual-ended coloring pencils. Again, so that means you have 12 colors. So that means you can have a set of pencils that stays with the book that you have by your bedside, in your car, in your bag, or next to your TV chair. And then you can also, the benefit of that too is that if you would like to break this and gift it out, you have individual gifts that you can give that are complete sets. That's right. And I love, as Leslie's showing you, she's kind of just doing a little bit. She's like, okay, I like the blue. Let me just try here. Let's just try this, exactly. And then you just keep going, and you're gonna find that all of a sudden, I feel more relaxed. All of a sudden, I'm not thinking about that nagging problem that was on my mind, or I'm not focused on the computer screen or the phone or the TV. Things are still going on around you, but you can have that conversation with your spouse, or your sister, but you're kind of in more of a relaxed zone. And these are the kind of things that we did early on when we were younger, and we never lost the love for it. No, we just
moved on to other things.
Right, and have gotten too busy and too hectic.
Yes, we've gotten too grown up for it, right?
Right, but this is not your grandbaby's coloring book. No, it's not. This is not your grandbaby's coloring book. This is one that's really going to challenge you. And I love that you said earlier, there is no right or wrong in doing this, because this is beautifully printed out for you, but you're filling it in however you see fit. Yeah. Whatever colors are, inspiring you that day, whatever you want to put down. The idea is filling it in, and the idea is really giving yourself something to work with.
Absolutely, and we do have these as a birthday price, so it's not $14.95 each. You're not choosing which book you want. You're getting all 3 complete books, and all 3 books come with their own set of the coloring pencils, and I'll show them to you right here, that are all double-ended. So total, you've got 12 colors in each set of the coloring pencils that you're getting for $14.95, and that's the birthday price. And as I keep reminding you, our birthday is only for the month of July, and if there are any of these remaining after when July is over, then the birthday price goes with it.
Yeah.
These are customer picks, and I really encourage you to read some of the reviews, because you can see the pencils are very well made, and the girls find they would rather color than watch TV to unwind after work. Take a look at this one. I was amazed at how thick these books are. Beautiful selection of pages and color to color, and so many to choose from. I mean, the reviews go on and on. These are such nice coloring books and have a variety of subjects to color. Please bring more books to HSN. You're getting all 3 in this set. And now it's your time to go ahead and get it. 605-099, $14.95 for just, hours of fun and relaxation and creativity.
I gave these as graduation gifts, too, to all of the seniors that were going off into college, because, they need something.
You need some downtime.
A little stress reliever, for sure. This is great if you have someone that's in the hospital. This is great if you have a parent or grandparent that's on their own. This, again, is a great way to pass that time with benefit and therapeutically. Right. So this is definitely something that is going to help you and help just about anyone. Like I said, I gave it to high school seniors that just graduated, and it's also something that my grandmother uses.
Right, because I even think about like grandmom, and if you're older, we need to keep our minds active and engaged.
Use it or lose it.
And staring at the TV, not always active and engaging, depending on what's on the channel. Right. So use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it, and that is the case. And this has those, because you're using the fine motor skills, and because you're making color decisions, all of those are helping with that hand-eye coordination, that cognitive maintenance and development, and the fine motor skill maintenance and development, which are really what we lose as we age, and really what keeps us crisp and together is keeping those things going.
I love that we've got this set for you. Leslie, thank you so much for bringing this to us.
Thank you so much for having me.
For sure. It's 605-099. You're getting all 3 books and all 3 sets of coloring pencils. As a reminder, and very popular from just a few minutes ago, really, was the Bell & Howell High Performance Tack Bat Defender flashlight. It's called the Bat Defender because it's shaped like a bat, and you can use it like a bat if you need to. But you get the light in 5 different modes: high, medium, and low, and also a strobe light and the SOS light. That's the strobe light that you see right there. There's also an SOS. You decide whether you want it in red, blue, black, purple, or bronze. You can use it in the freezing cold, and you can use it even when it gets wet. All it requires are AA batteries. Enjoy that price break. Bill Duggan is joining us with the Pocket Mouse. And this is a this day only, where you're getting 2 mice, or 2 mouses?
Mouses? Yeah.
You're getting 2. They even come with their own stands, which is great. But you're looking at this, and I know you're saying, but Tam, those are pens. No. It looks like a pen. Use it as a stylus, but also use it as a mouse. And so you're getting that. You're going to get the 2 pocket mouses. You get the 2 USB receivers. You even get the AAA batteries, the carry pouches, and the desktop stands. 3 flex payments of $8.32. And Bill, tell us what we're seeing right here.
Well, we love that mouse experience, but we don't just work at the desk. We don't have that real estate anymore to be dragging those cables and drag and drop and click. And then if you're left-handed, you got to switch it to this side, and it's just it becomes a tangled mess. And we have to take it with us if we want that experience at the coffee shop or at the library. With the Pocket Mouse, it's just a simple design. It's ergonomically fits in your hand, just like a pen, because that's what it looks like. We give you the stand, so this is the real estate it takes up on your desk. And you see there's no cords, no wires, yet you still have the right click, the left click capability, and this also works with PC and with Apple, because you're getting this USB receiver, and as long as it has a USB port, you plug this in, and it's gonna receive it. Even the battery that is needed, it's included. So really, it's a 2-pack. So you see right down here, I'm actually gonna be able to use the palm of my hand as my mouse to be able to navigate around. I'm not limited to that one little mouse pad that I have, or in terms of being able to navigate around, because that's what happens with our desktops. Whether it's the desk in the dorm, whether it's the desk at home, we're stuck to just using the mouse pad because our mouse has to be able to drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. So what you're gonna notice right over here, I'm using the mouse pad. I can actually use my hand if I'd like. I can compute wherever I'd like to go. So I'm either easily able to drag and drop photos from one file to the next, scroll from web page to web page, and that's the other thing. With mice, you normally need to do big swipes, because you can see that optical scanner, you barely need to move. It is so sensitive and so intuitive. So I'm gonna drag this one photo from one file to the next. It's just that simple to do, to grab it, because you see I have the click button right in front, which is also awesome. You also have that scroll wheel right over here, so you can scroll just like that when you wanna get to different documents, and this is one device, and the one device that you can take with you everywhere. So you see it's working on my PC, but what I also appreciate at the tip, there's a stylus tip. So how many of us have our tablets and our phones? So we want to be able to navigate on our tablets and our phones. The mouse that is dedicated to my computer right now currently can't do that. But so I can come right over here and I want to play around because I want to do some online shopping. I can easily turn the stylus into something else, whether it's to draw, whether it's to navigate, whether it's just to swipe around. I mean, that's what's really cool about this, because yes, there's times where I'm at my desktop and I want to have a mouse, that's covered. But there's times when I'm on my tablet, I can use my pocket mouse. Not that traditional mouse can't go both ways. That traditional mouse doesn't allow you to use it as the stylus, doesn't allow you to compute in that small little footprint, because that's really what happens at the end of the day. Our real estate on our desks is so limited, where we don't have the luxury of being able to have the cord and drag and drop. But with this, it just literally sits there on the palm of your desk, because remember, we give you the stand. It's just like that. You can turn it on, turn it off when you need it. But more importantly, you're gonna use it. We all use a mouse because we all are navigating. We're shopping, we're clicking and right clicking and left clicking. And what I also appreciate too, I'm not limited to being a PC user. I'm not limited to left and right hand. And literally, I can back away from the computer, or maybe I'm limited because I brought my laptop down to the couch behind me. I can easily be navigating from 30 feet away, drag and drop, finding different stuff. I mean, you're totally connected without being connected. That's what the Pocket Mouse affords you.
I think it's a really great idea, because if you on the one hand, like you mentioned, we've got these things that can get in the way, and you need a flat surface. And if you ever constantly rubbing, trying to get a good connection with that, or if you don't, then you use the the mouse pad that's right there on the computer. But it can actually be kind of a weird angle for your hand, especially if you're gonna be doing a lot of navigating on your computer. Your hand might get a little bit tired just being in that strange angle. So I like, with the Pocket Mouse, you have it in the most comfortable position that you put it in, and you decide, and then it works with everything that you've got. So you're not using a separate mouse for each thing. You're getting 2 of them, which is really great as well. So you're gonna get the Pocket Mouse ×2, the USB receiver ×2, the AAA batteries, 1 per mouse, and you get the carry pouch and the desk stand. And it's for this day only, because normally it's $10 more. The retail value is almost $15 more. Actually, it's over $15 more. So you get it all today. And yes, you can still scroll and right click and left click and use the stylus. You've got it all built into one. We're gonna go ahead and see more, but while you're watching, just know you've got FlexPay, $8.32 to get these home.
And this is really what I appreciate. So I was on the PC, now I'm on my Mac. But more importantly, I'm able to have it on my Mac, which is 30 feet away from me, and now I'm sharing with the room, I'm sharing the presentation with the college classmates, I'm sharing what's on my computer. So how do I do this? I literally am using my Pocket Mouse to scroll through family photos, because this is the family vacation, maybe the wedding I conducted, that's a random photo. But this is where I don't have to be sitting right by the computer. I'm not tethered with just the mouse cord, because the Pocket Mouse affords me to because remember, I'm not connected even to the TV. I'm connected to the computer in front of camera, and I'm able to flip around. I want to find a different file. I'm not limited. I can just come. I can actually use the dresser right over here as my mouse pad. I can, because my cursor is right over here. Okay, I want to minimize this. Go up to my corner. You see how sensitive it is, which is just great. And then I can actually minimize that, and I can come down below. I want to find different content, and I don't have to run back. I'm not tethered to it. I can use the palm of my hand. I'm going to play this movie that I created. Oh, it's 7 seconds. It's really quick. But let's see. Try to bring it up full screen. I'm going to use this instead. See, I'm not limited at all. So I'm actually now using the palm of my hand, bring it up full screen, and boom. So this quick little video, I was able to navigate around, find content, and that's the cool thing about it. I was able to do it all with the pocket mouse. So if I am a business traveler, it does fit in my pocket. It fits in the briefcase, the backpack. Yet it's my mouse, it's my stylus, works PC, works Apple, can connect me to my device 30 feet away.
Yes.
And that's just it. We love our computer time, and we need our computer time. But you know, sometimes I'm not at the desk. Sometimes the desk is, you know, what's afforded to me at the coffee shop, in the dorm room, at the library, or even on the tray table on the airplane.
Yeah.
This really gives me, I'm using the armrest on the couch.
I like
you know
that.
what? I'm in front of the TV, but I'm still, quote, working.
Yeah.
And that's really where this affords you to get your stuff done anywhere.
As you're watching this, again, notice that you can use it for, we're showing you 2 different kinds of computers, a PC and an Apple computer. You can use it on your iPad. You can use it with your phone because it's also a stylus. And one thing that I like about this as a stylus is that a lot of times styli, I don't know, are so skinny that they fall out of my hand. Does that happen to you? I like that this is a little bit, has got a little bit more body and a little bit more substance to hold on to, whether I'm using it this way as the mouse or if I'm using it this way as the stylus. This is not gonna slide out of my hand because it's so skinny. And so the main thing about this is that it's for your comfort and for your convenience for the devices that we use every day anyway. That's it. This was a great start. This is a great continuation, and you're getting 2 of them. So if you want them, get them today, because for this day only, you're saving $10 off of our regular price, $15 if you were gonna purchase these at retail, and it just makes it easy. And we're gonna go back over to Bill. Bill, can I just aside really quick? I didn't know you were left-handed. All
totally
these
lefty.
years that we've known each other, had no idea.
Yeah, and that's just it, because you know, your spouse might be left-handed, you're right-handed. So when you go sit at the computer, you have the mouse on the other side. They want it on another side. Yeah. This is where really it just works for everyone in the household. You know, at this price, you can have one for each, because you know, we each have our own tablets, we each have our own phones, we each operate on it differently, because whether we're listening to audiobooks, whether you know, we're navigating and shopping, because that's the cool part about it. As you said, the stylus is comfortable in my hand, it fits in my bag just like a pen, so I'm gonna have it with me when I need it. But then when tablet time's over and I wanna sit down at the computer, it's another purchase, because this is funny, like, this doesn't really work. And the thing is, you talk about left and right-handed, yes, you're flipping things around. And not just flipping it from one side to the other, you need to have room to navigate. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, we gotta switch the mouse pad over. I gotta move my coffee to the other side and the stapler. But when it's this amount of space, and like, I'm navigating right now on the HSN mouse pad. I'm not limited to just this HSN mouse pad. And before, we've had the mouse that I just was holding up, where you have to drag and drop and then continually like move across to get to where you need to go. But you can see how sensitive this is. And literally, so sensitive to the point where I'm using the palm of my hand. I could be over there on the couch. I could be using Tamara's shoulder if I needed to. But you see, I'm still fully connected. I'm still can, you know, open up different applications, find those different folders. I love the fact that I have the scroll wheel right over here, so I can scroll up and down different web pages. You even have your right-click button, just like you do on your traditional mouse or on your touchpad right there. It's all right there, but I'm able to navigate in a smaller footprint, which really at the end of the day is what it comes down to. That premium real estate in terms of getting our work done, being connected, and realize this is our deluxe set because we're giving you the carrying pouch. We're giving you that nice stand so it sits upright. It does turn on and off, so just save that battery, turn it on and off right there. But we even give you the battery, so if you are wanting to get this home and just try it right away and see how it works, you don't need to make an additional purchase at all. And you just plug in this USB receiver. And you know, most of our computers at least have 2 of these, and it's for just this type of thing. Yes, it's for transferring data and information, but you plug this into any PC, any Mac or Apple, anything, and now all of a sudden, I have a mouse. I'm not crammed to that little touchpad either on the computer you're talking about.
That's right.
Yeah.
So think about it. It's getting rid of this. It's getting rid of the mouse pad, which separately When was the last time you cleaned your mouse pad? It's probably filthy. And it just brings everything into the palm of your hand. So you're allowed, what I like about it is that I feel like it allows for more creativity, because then if you are using something that has a touch screen and you can use a stylus, you flip it over and you've got it right there. And there's no downtime of, oh, where's my stylus? Oh, now let me get set up for that. It's already there for you. Very simple to use. And you're getting 2 of them, and when it's time to change the battery, they just require AAA batteries. So no strange, weird battery that you have to go to the battery store to find. You're getting 2 of them, and I hope that you will take advantage of getting these today. Because when you see how simple, how easy it is for you to scroll and interact and interface with the devices that we already have. Is it gonna work on my iPad? Yes. Is it gonna work on my MacBook Air? Yes. Is it gonna work on my PC? Yes. The answer is just yes, it works.
And that's just it. You don't know what the kids in college are going to have or use, but you know they probably have a small desk or they're sharing it with a roommate. It's perfect for them. The business traveler, because, you know, sometimes, yeah, I'm going to sit at the hotel desk.
Or what about when you're on the airplane? There's no, I mean, you barely have a little tray table anymore, let alone a tray table and room for a mouse.
Yep, and that's just it. It works for every working environment. Sure, we'd love to have the big desk with the big office and all that. We aren't always afforded. Sometimes this is my workspace. It's big, it's smaller than a traditional mouse pad, yet I'm able to do my shopping. I'm able to open up different files. I'm still able to be organized. And you're going to be surprised how sensitive it is in terms of how it responds. So like, I'm literally going a fraction of an inch, yet you can see how it just pops on the screen. And when I want to get my work done, I can easily go right there. I can find different web pages and just navigate, because I have all that functionality in the scroll wheel. And as we were talking about the way it's designed ergonomically, like a pen, I mean, how long have we all been holding pens? For thousands of years, right?
Right.
But this is a little more cramped and crooked, and we're dragging, we're doing a lot of wrist action to get to where we need to go. But now it's all just right here.
Yeah. It's simple. And I love that we've got it for you today in this hour. There are a lot of you who are calling in to get it, which I'm glad that you are. You can also go to hsn.com as well and pick it up as you're shopping. It's 597733. Go ahead and and you're getting 2 of them.
Yep.
And you get 2 of everything, including the batteries, the stand, the cases, just like you see right there. Bill, thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
Of course.
Good morning. That's good color on you.
Thank you. I did not know Bill was a lefty. I've known you for like 10 years.
I know.
My gosh. If you missed or wanted to see the item number again for the Bell & Howell flashlight, that really great flashlight, here it is. It's 547035. A lot of you have called in to pick those up, and I'm glad to say that many of you are getting multiples, because you do recognize the value of having a good, not only a great flashlight, but also because it can be used whether it's wet or whether it's freezing outside, because it's, you know, something that you can put in the palm of your hand, and you feel that sense of security. If you needed to whack somebody with it, you've got a great piece right there. That's why it's called the Bat Defender, because it's shaped like a bat. Go ahead and pick yours up. We are gonna move on. We're gonna switch gears a little bit, and we are going to talk about the world's most best-selling book. And it is the Bible. It has been, and it will likely always continue to be. But there might be a time, or you might have come to a time, where reading it physically is a little bit more difficult for you, whether the words are too small or your eyes get tired, or maybe you're now used to listening to audiobooks. Bonnabelle Sherman has brought along the Wonder Bible audio player, and this is the deluxe set. I've seen this on infomercial. I've always, I'm glad that we have it now here at HSN. You have a chance to get this at a price break on 3 FlexPay. Order it today. You'll have it in about a week, and you get everything you need.
You do, and this is what we need. The Word of God can come in paper form, and now it comes in audio form. And maybe there's a time where you open it and you can't read. Your eyes are tired, you're getting old, maybe you're ill, you went through some surgery, and it's a lot of energy to read. But you can have the Word of God reach your ears in a relaxing way to comfort you. And we take care of our health in other ways, but we need to take care of our spiritual health. And so the Wonder Bible makes sure that you can have the audio version. Now, this is King James Version, and it is the Old and New Testament. It's 86 hours of listening pleasure to the Word of God. And then there's also 10 tracks of instrumental music for you to sit and soak and talk to God and let God talk to you. That's all included here. But it's so easy out of the box. Now, it is an audio, and it could look complicated to some of, you know, if you're not computer friendly, but you know, this takes no app, no Wi-Fi, no activation. You simply take it, and then you go ahead and play it. Now, I have it set because I want you to hear. First of all, it is a British speaker, so it's beautiful and eloquent, reaching your ears. You turn it on just by turning on the on button. You can see it's loading, and then comes the voice.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Isn't
In
that
him was
beautiful?
life, and the life was the light of men.
And it's
And the light
so
shineth in
comforting
darkness,
to have,
and the
and
darkness
listen, you see,
comprehended it.
I'm gonna put it as loud as it goes.
There was a man sent
Look,
from
it's
God,
very
whose name
loud, so
was
if you
John.
have hearing issues,
The same came
this
for
is great for
witness,
you.
to bear
Now I'm gonna turn it
witness
down a
of the
little.
light, that all men
See,
through him
you can have it
might
lower
believe.
or higher, whatever brings you the most comfort, and it's so easy to use. So if I stop this because I need to take a phone call, or I'm tired now and I want to pick it up in the morning, well, guess what? The Wonder Bible will remember where I was and pick it right back up where I left off. So maybe you want to listen to it in the car with the kids, and it's your little morning devotional in the car. And then when you pick them up from school on the way back, you want to continue, you can do that. And this will remember where you were. It's 86 hours of listening pleasure. It's everything that's in the paper copy of the new King James Bible is right here for you to enjoy. Now, it does have a jack here, so you can put in headphones. So if there's a time that you just want to listen to it quietly or privately, you can do that as well. And then it does come with a book to help you find your way around, but it's so easy. But guess what? It's right there too. You can turn this over, and if there's a particular chapter you want to go to, it will tell you how to get there. Maybe you do the Bible in a year. I've done that. And this will help you go through the Bible in the year by having it read to you in a beautiful, eloquent voice. It's Christopher Glenn. He's from the UK, so it's a beautiful British voice delivering the word of God to your ears so that you can feel better. You know, so many times if someone is ill, you might buy them flowers for $30 or $40, right?
Yeah.
But those wither in 3 days.
Yes.
If you give them this,
Wow.
not only do they get encouraged, but they have it forever.
Absolutely.
Forever, instead of, you know, just the flowers. And, you know, many people find so much comfort from hearing the scriptures, reminding ourselves, especially if you do the Psalms and the Proverbs, you feel the comfort there, especially when you're not feeling well or you're feeling a little bit sad or depressed. We need to take care of our spiritual health, and this is a great way to do it because it's an audio version, and audiobooks are so popular now. People want it said to them, read to them, and since it is King James, that's sometimes a little harder for people to read. It is, but it's so great because this is being read to you.
That's
You don't
right.
have to struggle over any of the words or the he's or thous because Christopher Glenn, in a beautiful, eloquent British voice, is going to read it to you for your edification.
I like that.
And you know what? There's such a sense of peace in the word of God. In today's climate,
For
in
sure.
today's illnesses that are coming more and more,
Right.
when you want that sense of peace, this is where we find peace in the Word of God.
And I like that it's very simple and easy for you to use, and it is that respite. It is that I'm getting
Good
away
word.
from, you know, from the strife of the world, maybe. This is, I was, when you pulled out that book, Vonabelle, I was thinking of, you know, maybe in our lifetimes, maybe it's not any one Bible you've had. Maybe you have a variety of different Bibles.
Absolutely.
I know I do.
Me too.
And maybe you do as well. This is another one, and it doesn't mean to say that you'll never pick up your actual hard copy of the Bible again, but this might be for the times where sometimes hearing it is a little bit easier to understand than even sometimes reading it. Sometimes hearing it at this point is more comfortable for you than reading it. And it does, you know, it's obviously you heard the speaker, high quality, upgraded speaker. It's crystal clear sound. It lasts 10 hours per charge. And when we say charge, all you have to do is plug it in. It's very, very simple. It contains the letters, the Gospels, Psalms, prophecies, and so much more. You can skip to your favorite chapter or book. You're able to pause and resume where you left off. If you want to listen to the Bible from beginning to end, you can do that. But if you don't, this is the book that Bonnabelle was talking about. It comes along with this. And if there's a specific scripture that you want to listen to, you can just type in the code and go straight to that scripture. You can do it as many times as you want.
That's right. And it's easy. You just punch in those numbers and you're there. So it's not hard. It's the same thing as turning your paper Bible to your chapter and your verse, you know? And at the same time you would turn to the chapter and verse you want, you will have found it in your audio Bible. So this will play for 10 hours. And after 10 hours, you will plug this cord in, and the other end is a USB. Now, if that's scaring you, if you're a little older, don't worry. If you have a computer, all you do is plug it in there. If you don't, because I know there's some of you who don't, have you seen these at every single counter that you check out, from the grocery store to the drugstore, whatever? You see that? Okay, so stay there. Okay, all you do is plug that in there. And by the way, these are just a couple of dollars. And you plug it in. That's it. So it's easy out of the box. It is not hard. So you're going to recharge it, which will take a little over an hour. And then you're back to 10 hours of power. It's 86 hours of scripture. Let it fill your house. Let it make you feel better, whether you're depressed or you're sad or you're not feeling well, or you know, you just get a little older and your glasses aren't working as well, your eyes get tired. When you get tired and you can't read, now we have the ancient text, King James Version, with 21st century technology. You simply play your Bible on your audio Bible, and it is truly easy to do. You just turn it on with that button. I want to play the musical text for you. Okay. Okay, because it's really pretty. It's 10 instrumental. Then they're meant to make you calm your spirit, think, connect with God, and let him talk to you and you talk to him. So you'll see it says load, and so there's 3 settings on there. You'll pick whether you want the Old Testament, New Testament, or the music. Listen.
Oh, that's nice.
Just get in your favorite easy chair, calm down.
I like that.
Get a sense of peace, take a breath, think about your favorite scripture, think about who you want to pray for. Let the music just bring you that sense of peace. It's like just a nice added feature to have that music. And again, listen, I can turn it down. So I have the Old Testament, I have the New Testament, and then you have these 10 beautiful melodies to just calm down and center yourself. And
you can do it right here. We're going to go to the phones because Deborah's giving us a call from Oregon. And Deborah, first off, welcome to HSN. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Deborah, did you order the Wonder Bible?
Yes, I did.
And is this going to be for yourself? And if so, tell us what made you pick it up.
I was in the hospital, and a friend of mine loaned me hers while I was in there, and I just loved it. I listened to it all the time. I'd play the music at night, and it would just softly put me to sleep, and I believed it helped me get well faster, body, mind, and soul.
Oh, Deborah, I'm glad to hear that.
Deborah.
Did you find that it was as easy to use as we're showing?
I did, and I don't even have a computer. So, yes, it's very easy to use, and anybody can learn how. It's just really, really easy to learn, no matter how old you are, and I'm 66.
Good, Debbie.
Yes, for sure. Deborah,
Thanks, Deborah,
I'm so glad that you called because I know that you just encouraged a lot of people who are watching as well and listening and wondering, maybe wanting it too, because when I first saw this on TV, I thought, that is brilliant.
It is brilliant.
Because you don't need any extra anything. You just need the Wonder Bible.
You just need this. And at breakfast, as a last thought, you're having breakfast with your kids, everybody's eating, you can have your devotional. This can be playing while you're all eating and you can still hear the Word of God before you go out for the day.
I like that.
So This is a brilliant thing to still have the Word of God, but not have to read it for the paper version for everybody to enjoy. But you can put headphones in there too.
For sure. Vonabelle, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
As always, we're going to keep these available as long as we can. Almost half of our quantity is gone, though, so take advantage of our price break and our 3 flex pay of just under $10. We've got so much more. We've got beauty coming up. We'll see you in a minute.
So have you heard about the buzz on hsn.com? It's the one place you can find everything from current fashion trends, delicious recipes, healthy hacks, how-tos, and so much more. Dive into the must-read articles about your favorite topics and get inspired with stunning photos. So search the buzz on hsn.com now.
Our story is a little unexpected.
A couple city boys, all of a sudden living on a farm in a town of 500 people. And that's when Farmer John showed up.
My goats needed a home.
What do you do with goats?
Luckily, one of our neighbors showed us how to make soap using goat milk.
And Beekman 1802 was born. We work with local artisans to make all sorts of amazing products.
Now we brought Beekman 1802 to HSN so we can share our farm with all new neighbors.
Beekman 1802 at HSN.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-289-3900.